She's so pretty. Hey, get away. Gross. Yeah. Anyway, so I have no idea what to expect. I need what would be a good name? Anyone. I'll just go with my name for now. And then if we could think of a funny name, we'll change it in the next file if we play it again. I like the music though, it's pretty chill. How are you today, Random? That's my cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water singing the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa! Not now, Ocean. Please, go on. Okay, then as I was... As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back in the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh! Is that Meg? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Meg. The decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. A questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming yet well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Dig it up. You brush away the sand and a half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, shit, yeah. There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. Jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty. I see. I like that. You take charge type. Ew. Gross, Ocean. Get the fuck away from me. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down around you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, but so you deposit it. That's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Look, I'm in love with you. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking for it. You dropped it into a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? No. It's mine. Fuck off. Be that way then. I will. Fuck off, game. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger long on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Hit me in the face. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stand unfrozen. A voice calls out to you from behind. A little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just hits the ground. Hi, Kiko! I'm sorry. Hi, Hatch. Sorry, my thing hasn't updated. It takes a second. Hi, Hatch. How are you? How you doing today, babe? Doing good. Playing a dating simulator. I've never played one before, so why not? 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your head's tingling, but you're good. Oh no! Are you okay? Do you have a headache? Drink some water. I have my coffee and my water and my bowl of grits here. which I just spilled all over my foot. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, and desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Just not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. Oh wait, do I have Dixper on? I should turn Dixper off for this. Because I really don't want you guys fucking with me while I do this. You sent you DM a Discord where your head singing, we did it. Oh, okay. It's gonna look so good. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Did you have to, like, bleach it? Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. No bleach? Oh, jeez. No thanks. You bend down, grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into the Huntress's hands. How do they know? How do they know? Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Wait, can she, like, palm the ball? That would be sick. You look up her up and down and consider what might be, to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Ugh. Try hard much? Ugh. They're speaking directly to you, but you can't bring yourself to reply. You're in trance. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach as these strange residents who casually bat volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn! They are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Boo. You were made for this. Well, geez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason to, you decided to head over and see what happens next. This is not how this would happen. I'm just an FYI. Seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I feel like he's just a big dumb dummy. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold pretty much anyone who seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Sheesh. You right. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? I mean, they're here to do more than distract from my total domination. Why does, in my mind, why does he have like a Macho Man Randy Savage voice? That was Wraith. That sign means he's done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Oh, so he's an idiot. Great. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. That's rude as fuck. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Can you not? You know you can't. Well, at least not yet. Oh. You might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. I know, this group has some questions for you. Oh. Timed quiz, and it'll be very important. Very important. Or not important, any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? None of these. They all suck. Sir, I'll go with strength. True strength is up here in your mind. Nobody gives a shit about calves. He does not do leg day, obviously. What was your best subject in school? History. It's nice to know what came before so that we're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. You're right. A dog. You look absolutely adorable in a puppy mask. Why is this so cringy? What's your favorite color? None of these. But, like, I suppose blood red? Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Oh my god. Not working at all. If we do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Or she could spin laziness as some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Wow! Vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain! Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Oh my god! Okay. I think mint chip is the greatest feather ever conceived myself, but not enough ice cream. Well, that's why you're fucking wrong, behavior. Because mint chip is disgusting. Hold on a second. This reminds me I am right. Always. No, you're not. You're fucking wrong about your ice cream choice. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Fuck off, narrator. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of the island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Fuck off, it's not mint chip. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip is where it's at. No. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want. I'm in control, so don't forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try again. Fuck off. Not in my dating sim. You have to understand it feels good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Are you shitting my dick? I have to pick mint chip? Mint chip is disgusting. It is the toothpaste of Keebler elves, and I will die on that hill. You will not convince me otherwise. Mint chip is disgusting. I guess I have to give up because I'm not fucking picking mint chip. It goes against everything in my fucking soul. I will not do it. Nope. I guess this game fucking sucks. Try again. We'll try again. It's okay. But if it forces me to pick mint chip... Listen, stop. If they seriously make me fucking pick mint chip, I'm gonna be very pissed off. Because it's not mint chip. It seriously forces you to pick mint chip? I can't believe this shit. I'm so angry that I have to fucking... Can't believe I had to pick that shit. It's gross. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Cringy. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Brave. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. I am spared. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the thing I do hate, I really hate, you know. Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering in a society of calculated lie to keep everyone subservient and those in power, blah blah blah. It's better to choose to just not take part. Hi, Azzy. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Grow up. Grow a body. LOL. I'm not dead. I'm a literal, but not a literal ghost. I just created a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. I don't. Oh, really? That's disgusting. Fuck you, Trapper. Exactly. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time, I agree with Wraith. Well, let's move on. So I agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht, the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a true taste of true luxury and power. Cringe. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted and needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Hey, welcome in, Cody. What about hanging by the pool? I find water very calming, simple, and beautiful. Fuckboy does have a yacht. We call corn that joins the army. Colonel. Oh my fucking god. Cody, these fucking jokes are great. What about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? A perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired. Besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Trapper is annoying. He's cringy. I'm also live tweeting this, so like, yeah, I just put out our first tweet, and I'm just, ugh. People are way too serious. They ruin everything. If they do, well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Nice. Look, it's Claudette's broken fucking kneecap. Hold on, just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Yeah. We call this place we call Murderer's Island. Cue, dramatic, and musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked hard and here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. I mean, you are in fact wrong, Azzy. You're wrong. These two cock blockers, I know. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. Just don't run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you could do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me, follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes? Something I can help you with? Those two Claude and try to... Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is that escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? No. No, no, no. I think y'all mistaken. Thank you for the pets. It's gonna go down there. You gotta do the pet zombie feature. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He was, but he just meant that he wants to get off to other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It's much fancier accommodations than this island. Oh, you're petting the narrator? That's fair. I mean, he's wrong with his ice cream. Choice. Mint chip is fucking disgusting. It's one of those corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm of this island, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. Mint chip is horrible. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decision matters mostly when I agree with them. Not like the other island. So what it will be. I just said I wanted to go Huntress, because I'm actually going to try to romance Huntress. She's cute as fuck. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. I'm not, though. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win the games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose that. Yeah, what kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk? Ugh. I wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. No, guys. Groovy, come on. We're all supposed to be friends here. Azzy's gonna get grounded. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elks don't swim. Live in the forest enough, you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, okay, cute stuff? This is cringy. Killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you're working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball? Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart?
I love mint chocolate chip. My ex-wife would not let me eat it.
And she's a smart woman. You shouldn't have left her. You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone. Please, it's not like we've all got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered. You think I'm good, but honestly I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. I'm usually so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support other people on this island, right? Oh, jeez. At least they're an ex. Stop. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows, since everyone's the first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedules of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, Claudette, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's probably a Meg. They probably got fucking murdered. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Okay, whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually between his chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloody hatchet. You feel a nudge and Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You really should make a move. Life is short. You could just get snuffed out any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe now Go ahead and chat one of them up. I already told you. Hey, you were really great out there. Where'd you live? Moves like my moves? My moves? These moves? Oh, they're nothing. This is cringy. Huntress blushes a bit and beneath her mask is cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past the bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about the human body is capable in those type of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. Oh shit! Yeah, Huntress. I'm trying to romance Huntress. I guess. The other ones just seem like tool bags. I never thought of fitness that way. My fitness digging mouth. No, I'm sorry. That's fucked up. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or plain old boredom. Just like I did when Zombie was streaming. Yeah, I think Zombie did Spirit, if I remember correctly. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? What I lack in fitness, I try to make up in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. Imagination is very vivid. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh woo? I can imagine 2 of us. Oh god! I'm not saying that out loud! You guys can read that. I'm good. I almost read it. Almost. No way. Y'all can read that. I'm not reading that. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance. A dark cave, slick with dew shimmering in the moonlight. Why is she cringing? And a pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes and back at the wolves together. We all howl, "Awoo!" Sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action, crave excitement, crave the thrill of the hunt. Haha. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I know! Hi, Jazz. How are you? I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air as you step back nervously before she realizes she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of them all. Just don't aim those things at me. Hit, you can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And at the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail and land and you will lose. To achieve perfect success, land on the start target area, not the end. No, I'm ready. Anyway, we go. Show them what you got. Perfect. Perfect. Not bad. Damn it. Oh! I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, I could have been better. But who's keeping score? I am. And you got 6 points. Fuck off, narrator. Hatches are cool, I guess, but I like stabbing to be more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and survivors snap into action. Time's up. You're on. Get to the next activity! Fucking Dwight. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall and a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, that there's very, very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific. It seems everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Disgusting. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise? Well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. My whole shtick gets a little flustered. You look real good. You fucking douchebag. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at all at a table, even if they're side by side. Look at this. We can't fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think this was an error, but no, it was completely intentional. This guy's such a douche. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper will sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder from Wraith. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are we to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So like, it's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. What? Enough yapping, let's eat. Hey boo, were you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people. Ugh. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down shirts, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you see what is definitely appearing to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours! And we do literally everything on this island. They do blink at the same time. It's a little strange. There's actually one thing you're not doing today, and you're not carving up this delectable meal. He's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe, and it's a perfect tool for chopping up anything in twain. First, you're saying twain. Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Props. The hell it is! I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you would like. Please stop. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eyes. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to death. To a second death. Hey boo, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix! Oh! Felix is dead as fuck. Otherwise this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, it'll take even longer cleaning their weapon while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Why don't you just let me carve up dinner? We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh god. I don't want to cut up Felix! Damn it. Fuck, that was so bad. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. This sounds especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing the dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. At least they're lifting their masks, but this is only like 99% as disgusting as if it would be if they just try to smash stuff through there. Why aren't you hungry? Best two things about being dead is not having to eat. It's only one thing. Think about food number two. There is no number two. Ew! Why are they talking about poop? One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. True. Do you see how deep this cut is on my abdomen? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Fair. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious of how I look when I eat. Hey, that's honest. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. I'm sorry if that makes things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Watching people eat is gross. Try to relax now. It's not what everyone thinks. Jesus. It's so important to remember, oh, people are always watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right, guys? Anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one, if not more cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would often be scary. However, right now, you are barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh, hey! It's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take the time because he is my father and I love him for that, but it's still weird. That's fair. And you still can't find your damn shoe. Wear different shoes. I brought you here and I might be the only one who can help you out now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, that many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? Yeah, the mint chip scenario. For this place holds many secrets even from itself, but the one that truly matters can be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes I try to care for people when they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Thank you, Huntress. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I get to really know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. I was just going to narrate that fact, but say it out loud as a single word, like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. I know. Yeah, right? I want to date shark people, though. Bullshit. This is horse manure. Now that you're awake and talking, you got to keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. I'm quirky. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, and so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see Huntress blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Do you want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point, and it smells pretty damn good. I found your shoes behind your bedroom house. Nice! When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you were really hungry. And you chat on some jerky. Centrally, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, I guess. Look at her! She's so cute! How could you not? Huntress takes a moment to deeply think before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up in these personal questions. Kudos to you. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count. You hear the faintest giggle bubble out from the Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive. Not dead at all. Yeah. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how a particular item works. You should go with the flow or show off some knowledge. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take off the barrette and collect a lock of Huntress's hair before clipping it back in an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy you taught her something new new about human trinkets. Is she not human? She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you. You quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find it's Claudette and Dwight. Sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important we stick to the itinerary! Shouting. Is Boo killing it? I don't know. This game's... I don't know. This is my first experience at the dating sim. I don't know how they should be. This is IMO. It's kind of cringy. But it's okay. Playing sick for cute flirts points was not part of the evening's activities. That's strictly slotted for after Campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late! Playing sick? No, I was... No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what... For after what comes after the flirting. Huh. Go, 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 go! I like Dwight. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone, but someone, and we're not going to say who. So don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. One story, but story time's my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us only one person gets to share? How will we decide? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. This never goes well. Why is she such a negative Nancy? Whoever did this, step up now. I swear we'll be angry. I'll merely chop your head off. Clean off. No fuss. No muss. No coconuts. You realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule works. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out. Been there before, even though taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then drown you in his blood. Cynthia! Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack and slash and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Cringe. She's got a little cringy face on. Cringe. Nobody named names, who even knows names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Just call me nobody. Poor Dwight. We still gotta get started on story time, so... Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name! So, pick quickly so the vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Huntress. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with catchphrases, will ya? What do you mean? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a oh god, I really don't want to read fucking story time, but I guess I will. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. The child dared to step foot past the threshold of the thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out of the village sometimes were inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice, the last relic of her humanity, lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. I'm letting this go so I can eat this real quick. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm, and that way they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she pilfered from bodies, masks she'd fashion out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing but quell the children's fear. Aw, that's actually really sad. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask, and suddenly the most beautiful singing voice you ever heard fills the air. I'm not singing this, I just want to let you all know this. Sleep, my darling, tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. You stand up and clap once, and then after a beat again, you slowly building a dramatic clap. Everybody stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping. It lacks energy. You must be tired. Oh! I guess I picked the wrong thing. I was like saying, yeah, that's a great story. Like, on that note, everyone decides to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment of alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds before Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can give you. That's called gaslighting. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused as to what you make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, a dead man, a huntress. I find that stories are a lot better with sounds of burning fire to filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Okay. Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress, you come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I feel like some shit's about to go down. I don't know. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along, I managed to jump from the ocean into the pool. You're pretty sure the killer companion would handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make things clear. That, you know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in the story? That's me. I'm her. Yeah, I got that. I figured it out pretty quickly, actually. I just wanted to know in case you thought, you see, I was doing a thing where I tell a story in third person, but turns out the story is about me. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm about to die. Maybe also falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed. We hate to intrude! On whatever smooth moves are about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like this, I'm pretty tuckered. Will I see you tomorrow? Only if I don't see you first! You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow, you shoot at her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least that's what you think she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack! Oh, please. Come on.
Not.
Let's go. Don't do me like that. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire and the heat is comforting on this chilly night. You look into the crackling embers and you think about Huntress' storytelling, or Huntress' story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led them to their doom. Are you mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell on too much, Colette and Dwight arrive. Now familiar, creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that by a firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared to have another guest. We were going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket, welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep a volume to a minimum. Our other guests are the types that you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. It's just explaining the minigame again. Welcome back, Chili. As you relax, you look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Damn it, I'm so bad at this. What's on this station? I don't know. Can you guys hear this? I don't like that. What's on this station? They want to. I will tell you there's no achievement for listening to the songs. Oh, that's fine. Nope, I'm done. You decided to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Duh, Huntress! Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming.
No.
She's more happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. It's a Soviet lullaby. Doesn't work. The special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating a blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. It's probably the entity. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this really isn't a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You're trying to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but by now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Wouldn't have hurt so much to splash around in some ocean waves afterward. I'm just saying, out here, you wake and suddenly see someone looming over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you reading a worn paperback. Oh, hey, what? Shh, shh, shh. She has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. She seems like she's focused hard on that book. Shh! It's Nia. Ocean is Nia. She's a little rat. It seems like forever as she stares at the page before initially shutting the book and setting it down. Oh! You're awake! Yes, motherfucker, I've been awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with Huntress right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. So you're just a jealous bitch, is what I hear. Jealous bitch. It's completely by accident. I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. Jealous bitch. That's what I'm hearing. That you're a jealous bitch. This was simply the best reading light. And the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark, so don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types, not phony, look out for each other as an excuse to being nosy types. Yeah, but, well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we've got other things in common. Who knows? If we spend a little more time together tomorrow, we might find that, I don't know, if we get along, and by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling of any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not, whatever, I don't even care. Bye. Okay, bye. Finally alone. For real this time, maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a sec, where are we? This isn't, oh geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These are some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent, that didn't end in bloodshed ultimately, or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think about the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know any other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Seraphim. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer is. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easy. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, and he's hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper? Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, but sure. He is buff, sure. But daddy issues much? Sheesh! Look, I don't need anyone. I'm perfect. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. And I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on a huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I just want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even a few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living for now. One false step and haha, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. They call me, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the Chiron guy. I'm really not sure how to feel about Boo. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Boo if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that could work out for my plan, for me. You know, I think I've learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. And now I know it. Fuck you, Spirit. Fuck you. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire and woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. You have no idea why. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule it out as a nightmare just yet, though. At least they are making for a sexy punch. No? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying a coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of coffee to start this incredible day off. Ew, get the fuck away from me. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I just want to wish you luck today. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought you a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He's definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That almost certainly was not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise and the type of place where you give 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up to review to, not an eternal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps for the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. Can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not a parliament, and the flu rolls do not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, would you like to say something? Something of grave importance? Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even if extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Thumb up review if it is crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. It's a lot of hard work going in a place like this. You should really judge on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt, constructing these elaborate simulations, and I mean vacations. It's not easy to do. Sometimes there are just small bugs, inconsistencies, and that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who... Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. Thank you, guys. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Jake, hi! What's up? Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? It's been entertaining. Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to anything negative about this place. Would you please sign an NDA? Fuck no. No, I will not say anything negative about... Yeah, what? God damn it. So it's yes, you sign the NDA, or no, I agree, I will not say anything. God damn it. It's a verbal agreement. Silly cool with you. Constructive feedback. Anyways, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, it means you're one thing. Breakfast. Guys, what the fuck is this game? I did. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection. Not in charge. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, it was though. Didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is a 50-50 at best. Good luck. That was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Huntress now steps up to talk about her feelings. It's like a feeling right before I go for the kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love! Or maybe indigestion from all the raw beef she had last night. Oh, well, surely that must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up for during breakfast to... And just like that, here comes Spirit. Well, if I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well, as you know. I'm much too dedicated on finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-constantly annoyed self, I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resonating being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Okay. Tig old biddies. You right about that. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up courage to speak in front of a group. Oh, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Boudoir Island Paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations. I didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares, and I'm still the only one asking any questions. I kind of like Wraith. He gets it. I'm asking a question too. It's when will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. What? Wait, are you supposed to stand up and now explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Her sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to a hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Yeah, well, I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know most is you, Narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. And I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes! How does that feel? Intense? Nice. Yeah, it does feel right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is that they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Look, listen, look. We'll get the nut button going.
No.
Oh, wow. Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some more? Damn it. Come on. A little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think two people were trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day. We spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. Oh my god. I've come to believe that the key is finding exactly where we need to bleed out of, and I believe that this place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we're me and him? Dwight? Shut up. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Aha! My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, boo. You're gonna need it. Great. Hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A tragedy? Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head, and short today was a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit. You're just soaking up the sun in the heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would want to make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan in until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spike tipped like a palm tree is now bending over to screw with you. No, it's not Trey at all. It's Trapper. Oh, it's Trickster. Never mind. Disgusting. Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone was just getting up and announcing how they feel. What was that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group. I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. This man is on OMAD, 1 meal a day kind of thing, where he only eats for 4 hours. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You seen my abs, by the way? I don't like him at all. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island, you know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards, I could give you a private show, catch you around. His abs are... No. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing a fourth ball every 5 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now that the guy is gone, we've got some ground rules established, and we're definitely going to abide by. Lay back, take some deep breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, the Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us. There. Doesn't that sound intriguing? Immediately a flood of worry and a flood of worry floods your brain. And should you pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit, or a pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. Should you be prepared? But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. This narrator's cringy. No, I actually don't like the Trickster. He's kind of a douche. I don't like guys. Not saying, no, hold on. Back that up. I don't enjoy, like, washboard abs like that. That's, it's eh. I don't like that. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you've ever wanted? Tough choice, but you weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because lemons were poison all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? We're going with Huntress. Whee! Have you seen those bazongas? You and Huntress make your way up to the secluded beach house, and your heart thrums in your chest. You don't look it up. Thrum is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves or excitement of terror? Isn't it fun to mix up the sexy and the horrifying? Doing good. I'm playing the Hooked on You dating sim. I've actually never ever played a dating sim before. This is kind of cringy, but it's okay. I'm living through it. But yeah, how are you? What games have you been up to? What games are you playing? Oh wait, I'm not tapped in yet. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across the thorny brush. She halts and you suddenly crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something feels off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. A huntress just stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking your head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? Yes. Haha, no. Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. The chandelier is made from bones, hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets in a line on the mantle. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are definitely not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill, and she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? It's very like, wait, Fall Guys music or this music? Because this music is pretty cool. Oh, I didn't mean that! Oh, oh, I guess that was the choice I should have made? I thought it was gonna be like, ew, why do you have so much shit? I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so many particular accoutrements. It is a bit much, which means I got plenty here to share. Here, take this. She gave me her house key? She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know what the word accoutrement means. Okay, moving on then. Fall Guys physics has me dying. I've watched so many TikToks of people just breaking some of the levels. It's absolutely insane. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, boo? Huntress considers this for a beat, and then she seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house shakes and Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor. It falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Crabs! It's an attack. A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices of the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor claws at you. You must act quickly. What do you do? What should I do, guys? I don't know. I don't wanna like intrude on her because she is a strong woman, okay? And I don't want to like try to show her up. I don't know what's this. Let's look that up. What is a Sashka? It's a sword. It's a Russian saber. Single-handed. Okay. I think I should just grab a sword, I guess, or I should do one of these because she would want to protect me because she's saying that I'm her cute little puppy, but I also, again, don't want to show her up, so like I guess I'll grab the sword. You quickly reach out and grab the Shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person you are, you know the Shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or can of cola or something like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay a majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze of full passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? The Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning up the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy not to be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has a ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Hunter smiles coyly. Good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a child? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Sorry guys, I'm stretching. Huntress chuckles. Her laugh is quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive and then went back to the cottage, and my mother would tell me stories and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she was what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like thirst traps galore. But don't get the feeling that something is don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object she stole from a near stage where the trickster performs. It has some symbol on it. My coin! Truthfully, it doesn't seem strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but she can explain her theory. Claudette and Dwight burst to interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. Do you? How'd they know we were even here, little fuckers? But it needs to happen back on the beach. Little fuckers. You arrive at the beach and you realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We're forced to interrupt your lovely date with another killer. They are here and ready to make an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the mother. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. His manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under the whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment, but to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the whole day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent, including Antarctica? Oh yeah, I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get in the snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry. Oh my god. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you'll get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? That isn't the life for me, bro. Who the fuck kills a... I'm very impressed with you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. Wow, that's actually a pretty good reference. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence. I don't need someone to wipe my ass for me. You run back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you so tight. Yeah, you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. But the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you. I'm hiring someone to do that for me at the moment I get home. Wait, he's hiring someone to wipe his ass when he gets home? Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? See? Easy peasy, guys. Tell the little fucker to go away. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks in a bunny masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Oh. Huntress runs through the woods with you, piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear path for the mighty woodswoman as she races like by the lead from that famous teen vampire drama where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. They just fucking reference Twilight. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes and clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling, darts off to find the source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voices floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Oh god. Not bad. Oh shit! Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Oh, fuck. You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 1,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Oh, 10,000 hours. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What if we let our pants down? Oh my god. Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my protection, but if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark, but you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Cockblocks. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Guys, what a fun day we've been having. I can see it right all over your face. You're shiny, and that's not just remaining anxious sweat from spending the afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business, and all the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Disgusting. Wraith is here, too. We're not going to do the gag where I'll cram them on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. They're all just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, of getting this far. I'm surprised you are that... I'm just as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you, not just because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. Since Spirit seems like the biggest launch shot to holding onto your heart, she throws caution at the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderous Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is... I found it. I found the typo, guys. I found it. We did it, boys, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. This is the one moment in the spotlight. Is the least we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We found the typo. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I like being alone. I don't eat, so I take all that back. I don't care what the group has for dinner as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw in a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working out how they did it. That's a Beetlejuice reference. Cool. Oh, boo! Stop them from saying it. Beetle shrimp. The most and rare delicious types of shrimp. Beetle shrimps. Is that some sort of new species? Because I've heard many beetle and many shrimp, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp. Yeah, of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got a hypnotic power, and he sees them, students forgets, and something to do with dancing. I wasn't gonna say anything that dumb. No, I was gonna say, Hachu! Excuse you, boo. Now, what were you saying, Trapper? If you don't know, you can. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on, are you afraid we might actually recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a bit late for that. Jesus Christ. And then, giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table and distracting everyone. Trapper! Hey, I've never seen this particular severed head before. What? This time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. We've got to be careful about which cultural reference we get mixed up with is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day for sure, but how will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. We went to Huntress' secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of their crunching crustaceans. Thanks. That would never happen on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. This man's just admitted to having crabs! I know they just did not say that Trapper has crabs! Oh my god, I cannot fucking believe that. They just fucking said that. Dwight Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone needs to silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not charming Ha! That's a Thing reference. John Carpenter's The Thing. In an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bone? No. Almost everything we serve here has lots of bones, even the vegetables. It's impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both sexually and of the sexual and deadly variety type. Whenever everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate and take your napkin and dust the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Your top-notch service is appreciated. In fact, here, for us, just for us doing our jobs, thank you kindly. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we would greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Didn't you have a choice on how to say that, you dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I said it. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. God, spirit. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes and I'm horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. Jesus Christ, Wraith. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. What the fuck, Wraith? You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin and waiting for another killer to take their place, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will Narrator tell the story? I bet they've got a stunning creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? It doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something always seems to be happening here, but nothing is probably a great sign. It's not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you, so, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story or we place your aids? Boggle, even? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points to his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. No. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress! Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if your nerves are heating up. I know that fire is right here, but if maybe we could stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith! Boo was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I'll tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Fuck off. Fuck off, trickster. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Adventure. Alright, you like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies. How about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for story, for sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting for a bated breath. No pun intended. Wait. That's it? Not much of a story. Barely even thought. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you're saying? No. What type of story do you want to tell? I guess... personal? Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him a witness a display of shocking violence? Trickster, please go away. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a college party. He was hosting and she'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. And he leaves. He's like, fuck this. I don't like this shit. It couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, which was women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Ugh. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Sorry, guys, my earrings all messed up. Love could spark from across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones and is loud playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I mean, I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. You can't just end there. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer to try to decide who would be most entertaining. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. My mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Does it matter? I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot, I'm invested. Go away, Trickster, fuck off. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the path of the beautiful woman until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. The woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's Feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music and these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into the night, and the man grew weary. When he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help! I cannot stop dancing!" he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near him, and he saw her features distorted like something horrific. She was bloated and an eye hanging from one side, the skin color of algae. Rusalka? Her true self. "You'll never stop dancing," she screeched at him. "My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man." "Someone must pay," the Rusalka said, her voice filled with a briny malice. So the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But that's not all. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Damn, she really does think that's a happy ending. I want what Huntress is having. Jesus. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel almost never has a rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of episodic style storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off the individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, Boo, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know what we need to get back to? That thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to wink wink. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end of dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. And do you know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. It's fair. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. God damn, Trapper. You suck ass. What do you say we take all this talk to the hot tub? I can soak in this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes. Please, enough talk about burns or things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough with these activities. They have to be set next to a literal fire. I must be surrounded with figurative flames as well. What if we turned and ran away from this place as far as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs? Damn! You probably tire out before you get too far. If it's running away someplace more secluded, Boo is after, then they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? They're pure power. Not that my walk speed reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealth reasons. It's my own choice. It's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over it. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper, and I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on? Or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, or along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us so we could all move on with our lives, or you just, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who would it be? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to Extreme Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Obviously Huntress. You know that I have the feeling you picked me. You got good taste, and I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Nice. Huntress licks her lips as she eyeing you up and down. You've never felt a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What has you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. Wink, wink, nudge us. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. When you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies, and those are taxidermy tools. Cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. She's bubbly and enthusiastic. You're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. Are we saying the flower or the punch flower that's in there? If one were to drug you into some sort of state which would be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. Look, you look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is bombs away. You pound the drink in. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There was this ex who they were really into Dobermans. Like, too into them. Long story. She's annoyed because I like her mask? Bitch. Wait, is this brilliant? We can use the tactical advantage. She's like, there's two of us, then we can attack from both sides. Yeah, see? That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly. You know what? I'm going to be working on it tonight all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Like, I'm not trying to, like, sex her up right away. You thump your fist on the table like you're some slow time mule movie. Like horny Vikings or surly Russians. Ice cream farmers. More drinks. Drinks for all my friends. Whoa, slow it down. I don't have that kind of energy after today. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe. Just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of making making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. If it's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island, right? I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind, meet you there. I'm talking about my mycology, you know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm familiar which ones are great for soup bases. Which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point out which ones is safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. I guess that one. That's called the Black Trumpet. Boop doo doo. Oh, boop boo doo. It's delicious. Next up is this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. That won't? Front row, you should eat deadly dapperling, which has the name as both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Which will make you jump for joy and make you vomit or vomit until you die? Correct, that's a green crackling Rasula. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see. It's tabulating your answers and... Not great. Not all wrong, but it only takes 1 poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll need to keep around me or so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Shove that in your mouth. Sorry. Like... we're gonna...
No.
I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way, which means a lot that you'd spend your time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're not a bumpkin. Don't demean yourself. I'll demean myself if I want to! Oh my god, okay. She angry but also turned on? pretty hot. We're here! Claudette and Dwight, please. They're gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one here who can hear me. I'm so confused as to what's happening. The gang's all here, and again on the volleyball court. It seemed only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. It's because it was, or it feels like I've been here a lot longer than actually. It's so late and the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get over this quickly so you can get some beauty rest. Do not recommend eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the game, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the funny, psychotic bunny girl, and the 4 types of people. That's a Breakfast Club reference. Anyway, everyone is gathered at the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Boo chooses. How round are we talking? Not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you the dream of their dream date that's planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with and you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit it, Spirit! Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, I'll spit in the face of God, die, and be born anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with the Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. That's so weird. Do you want to specifically specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them! Okay, so hydrate tonight if you tend to hang out with Spirit. Anyway, Wraith, I don't know. I'd prefer just tell Boo privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it? Wraith considers it for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice, a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we'll have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing we'll really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. Then maybe we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what is acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world events, and also the larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Well, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Boo, you're thinking of picking me? Well, that's your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that would make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're your maggot. Everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great! Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. And then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me and find out. It's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear you're already going to pick me. Confident and mysterious. I like it. And everyone's time's up. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options. So you're ready to choose in the morning. I'll go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you forget to mention something? Aha! Oh gosh, how could we forget before we run off to slumber peacefully? There's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just finding out about it now? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. No, they weren't. Actively were not pushed. Publicized. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. It's like butchering, but it hurts worse. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart. Yes. Do you dare even try it? I mean, that's right. Tomorrow will be one of these sexer slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reverse of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see it coming. Spirit could be anywhere she floats, and he or she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress might tend to pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. I'm trying to say is I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Goodbye, Spirit. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, you're killers, and sure, you're each quirky and cute in your own way, but that doesn't change the fact that you've killed. You've killed in the past, and will certainly kill again. I get that, and I can work with that. But Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. You don't seem to deserve to be here, at least not on the outside. So what's on the inside, I'm truly afraid to find out. So I'm gonna have to let you go. Were you talking to me? Sorry, my mind was wandering. Has anybody seen where I left my sunglasses? I was just saying I'm eliminating you from the competition, which I am just sort of putting together as a competition. Oh, really? Okay. So nobody has seen my sunglasses? I swear I'm just going to embrace the grandma life and get one of those bands that connects around your neck so you can't lose sunglasses when you take them off. So they just hang on your chest. What do you call those things? I think you just call it an eyeglass strap. Or an eyewear retainer. Or, you're sure you're okay with this? I just thought you might get upset. No, I couldn't care less. If anybody needs me, I'll be, I don't know, wherever the hell I want to be. Okay, bye! Bye, bitch! Get the fuck on. Skedaddle. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. You don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Boo, but when all this is over, they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... a trickster body pillow? Oh my god. They're mostly new. Oh. They'll be laying next to... The next best thing to the trickster might not hug you back, but definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. And Claudette approved. God damn it. Hope you sleep well. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing that what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back to put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. What the fuck, actually? Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know that was a kind of game. Let's check with everyone, especially at Lucier. Everyone deserves a good send-off. I can't help it if I have thick, with two C's, arms and legs that let go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, boo, sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Boo's goal is to try and impress me, it's going poorly. Good. But if Boo's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Spirit, you gonna say anything? No, you're just gonna clean your katana and silently stare out ahead into the medium distance like that all night? Look, the katana is clean. I mean, not really. It's completely destroyed, but held together by ancient magic. But it's not gonna get any cleaner, that's for damn sure. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. Fuck off, trickster. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with the reality shit. reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got a new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting new social media, NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out on IP Island. It's pretty dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers. Like, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters, like from all over pop culture that can't seem to be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention like Ghost. Don't say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. We have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Why? It's fourth wall. Ghostface. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, boots. You too, Narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. They don't pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? Wait, what? No, it's not your turn. You're a sentient water. How are you even still sitting in that chair? What is the chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it smells like mildew. Okay, rude. Okay, the ocean is pretty great, I will say. I love them. Fine, let's just go. Ocean, it's your turn. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. You serious? It's down the hall to the left. Okay, never mind. Never mind. What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days, and 2 days straight wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Why? Stop. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it going to be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is life that I felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, the sweet sugary drinks, it sounds like fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence and make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment. Let my soul be free, and please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Yikes, that was weird. So Dwight's having an existential crisis. Okay. What's it gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something. Anyways. It seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin and nudging you awake, and you also using a killer crab as a pillow, which is it's sort of okay with. You pull your beach attire and splash some water on your face. Claudette and Dwight approach. Is that a look of excitement or terror on their faces? Your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It happened here before, but it's probably a love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over the beach where all the killers are standing. All stand flanked with tiki torches. It's a scene of reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Survivor? I think? Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of other several killers. Hey, Trickster isn't supposed to be here. We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. When she was aging out. Before they walk over to you for the big moment. Don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, boo. It can't be easy to be thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers just trying to manage most of your primal impulses. Murder and making out. You kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect, so don't tell anyone we told you this, bud. Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets. If you don't have a green light from the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've seen the sparks fly between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. I mean, they're right. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, and clearly there's sparks in the air. I'm not just going to talk about this rusty chainsaw. Ha! Oh my god, please have Bubba show up. Please have Leatherface show the fuck up. Although I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for the newcomer to confess their love. Wait, do I have to do a drum roll for this? No, you don't. But who cares? Boo, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do a flower thing? Dwight! I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower is a symbol of the contestant's love. Oh, you're right, I suppose. But no roses. It's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I picked these and I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Aw. How cute. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. What happens if I give it to the boys? Like, are they just gonna go, ew, flowers, or like try to eat them or something? Who do you select to receive the flowers with? Oh, duh, Huntress. Never looked more appealing in her caftan dress ruffled behind her in the morning light breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder and she's like a beachy cartoon princess. Oh, she snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save it for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up and takes you into a hug and takes her place at your side. Yes! And she stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. That's cute as fuck. I just want to FYI you guys on that. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too. Well, you go off and have a grand old time. Yeah, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love, wondering what we did in our past life to end up embroiled in an unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. Dwight, please. You're so... Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic date together. You have to admit, warm salty air in your skin, the sound of crashing waves is pretty perfect for just you and Huntress. Hey cuties! Yep, the ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky ocean, always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down. Table set on the deck of the boat. Widespread, mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. Yes, I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the island's Dramamine with party drugs. My god! Wait, how did they get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than two of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver. Just hold the orange juice. Oh my gosh, you just want straight vodka? Can you play this particular song for us to set the mood? You hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it. Sure thing, I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand, which is suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper! He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out here. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out further. Aye, aye, Captain. Can she drive the boat? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but the caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands around it like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. The mask that... I made the mask you asked for. I almost forgot. But I bet you didn't. The whole reason you're here, you pursued the Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Look at the boobas. Look! So cute. It's perfect. You put it on your face and it fits your face like a face glove. You gaze at Huntress through your eyes of your mask. A swell of emotion surges through you. One has become two. Two rabbits be multiplying, even in mask form. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. What? The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's 3 days of killer jokes. The narrator only has so much mojo. Huntress sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen, and you notice bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean, Ocean! Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do, what to do. Clean up, everybody do your share. Okay, Barney. You half expect a flock of adorable birds and a cute little mice to come sprinting out and help you, but they don't. This isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Okay, Snow White. Plus, I'm pretty sure she kills all the adorable birds and cute mice. So you putter around the room by yourself, organizing Huntress's various trinkets and collections. Old bottles over here, discarded vintage dolls over there, various keys that don't open anything in particular. She doesn't have a drawer filled with these. Everyone has a drawer like that. And then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace for no reason. No reason at all. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things that could go down on such a blanket.
No.
What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags. Oh, she goes. She wags her finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Oh God. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Well, now I know there's something up. The other night when you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the killer's lairs, and I saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has something to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yeah! A globetrotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece. No! Why are they doing all these great movie references? Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when those killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on the way out. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling, even. But part of you is just wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. I didn't have that. Where do you want to start? Wherever you take me, I guess? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? There are 2 ways to get into Trapper's Cave. We'll just go from top to bottom. Due to the whole, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both of these pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice and she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. Through the forest. because like that's good for her. Underground, I mean, come on, putting yourself in the ground voluntarily. This is asking you to be buried, dead or alive. Doesn't matter. The surface is where you belong. The light cascading through the leaves of the trees, it casts a hazy glow as you wander into the brush, leaving the cabin behind. But no matter, this is Huntress's domain, and you think that'll keep you safe, huh? I'm just saying. You thought wrong. As soon as you take a step off the beaten path, it lands into Trapper's bear traps. He swore he'd get ya. You can hear his maniacal laugh as you bleed out. You stepped into one of my bear traps that I swore I'd get you with. Jesus, I just said that. I've seen a lot of trapped animals and I can confirm he got you. Well, crap. It's fatal. Darn it, Trapper, not again. Really? Okay. So I guess you have to go underground? No, we gotta do this all over again? To do the underground part. I figured the forest would be good because she could go, okay, we can avoid all this shit. Huh. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you manage to make your way along, distinctly uncaught by any traps, Rusty Bear, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great, sweetheart. Who, me? Nah, I gotta say this is among one of the nicest, damp, seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. It even has lights. Which is inspired by Huntress's bravery. What indeed? Come on, how could you not love her? And summon the courage to go of your own, which is good because you're going to need it if you're going to head through that very murdery looking passageway ahead. You enter a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. However, how deep does the pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When you open your eyes to just the dark, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of the way or I'll scare you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. What? A minigame? How unexpected. How playful. How about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny things. Peel them eyes. You're on the hunt now. Oh, I gotta use spacebar. I forget. Oh my god. Okay. Glimmering on the floor, you steal this shiny object and run. A pen? I stole a pen? She is happy enough. There are 4 killers who are stolen, you're not gonna let them get away. You've been to Trapper's dank little hideaway. No need to go back there. I guess we'll go to Spirit's place, I guess. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? Is up there? It's pretty great. Finally, a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. Crush me, please. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and you runs it down out of your ears. Yeah, I called it. It's obvious everyone just own it. Not really. Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you can barely see and step in front of you, but that's okay. You've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this dark. However, something about this place is really wearing you out, messing with your happy and horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, higher and higher into the lighthouse before you finally arrive at the top. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby! I've got to share my wealth, and by wealth I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of the precious shiny thing I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find the shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood here. You love her hat? Yeah. But, like, if you don't pick spirits, she's kind of a bitch. Love acquired. Don't miss the treasure. A treasure hunt is not a treasure miss. I'm ready. Perfect. Not bad. Ah, damn it. Oh, not bad. It's a bottle opener. Don't pick spirit, pick her hat. Yes. Hey, no, stop. Okay, I guess we're leaving. I don't get this. Yeah, we're just gonna go top down. You arrive at Wraith's oddball hangout zone. You immediately understand why they call it the cosmic dump. They being me. As if there are some items and elements from all over the universe in this space, it's also a damned mess. It's also undoubtedly a special place. The air you very breathe makes you feel like you're a part of something much, much larger. I'm going to hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know when you see it because it's extremely shiny. How long have you been standing here? Are we even really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon. I hope. What? Like, I need to find the special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. You're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure. It's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope, though. It can see far off an island in the distance. Holy smokes, is that? Actually, I have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? That's IP Island. It's where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that were legally obliged not to mention hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. Is that Ghostface? I said not to name that. Geez, we're gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, he just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something is going on here. I'll have you know I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. He had little hearts in his eyes. I was just looking for answers, but also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for, I actually can't find. So, good luck, I guess. A minigame. Ready. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that was good. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it so shiny. I knew I could count on you. That's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. Broke-ass pair of glasses. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special. A lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. Yep. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? Hey, that's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I subscribe to highlights. Do you mind? Wraith, please go away. We're back. Okay, so to recap, we found Ghostface. We've got 3 out of her 4 objects back, and we are going to IP Island, I guess. I want to see who's here, because obviously Ghostface is running around. You have arrived at Trickster stage, but no one is here. Not Trickster, not Nani's, not anybody. Nothing is eerier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here, the beer sloshed that all over the red Solo cups. Mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show, lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer an acoustic Laika music. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has very been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. He refers to himself in the third person, and I hate it. How do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress's shiny object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it. Because it's my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. This is very heavy metal. Yeah, right. Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes his intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy is just, wow. If I wasn't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But that just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing. Boobas. You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you felt for them so their meat doesn't spoil. Ooh, hey, we have one of those. You found a gold coin. We already have one of those. That was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you got a really nice horse, some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha, boom. Still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we can head inside and appreciate it. You can collect certain other special gifts I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be if you oil it up, but no. Ew, this is cringy. This is cringy. Guys, this is cringe. Fucking cringe. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, and the shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. You barely even notice you've got other things on your mind. Done. I'm not! It's not me! I don't get an option for it, but hot damn. You were incredible. Every time you found one of my objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands, is there anything they can't find?
No.
The fire crackling, your heart pounding, the smell of cinnamon is there, but wait. Who is that? What the fuck? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover up back on. That's her mom? Yes! An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you in shock to see that she appears from a completely different time in history, wrapped in an old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach. Without thinking, you blurt out, I don't know. A ghost! Geez, I seem to like people's apparel more than them. I'm discovering something about myself. Yes. And when did I add this to my vocabulary? This island is doing things to me. You do not know who I am? What? I expected that my elk wounds... I don't see any elk wounds would carry over with my ghostly form. The gods have smiled upon me and cleaned me up. She must be in decent mood if she's ignoring the fact that you dropped ox bombs all over the place. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mom. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What? Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mom coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the survivors, and it skewers the wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is all right. I was kind of hoping to bang. Oh my god, of course. I give great parent. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now, I'm in it, and I'm ready to meet your mom. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, the most important person in my life. Kerpranked. We Russians invented tea. Did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup of tea in your hand. As you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warmer around you. You and Huntress and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of young Huntress in black and white, holding a bloodied animal corpses with chilling, dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind, and it's a lovely time, almost like you're back at home. You've forgotten that you're on a personally cursed island atop of what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, it's not official lore. I just call it like I see it. So every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if it's reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with, I would say, daughter. That means bunny. Oh, okay. Or now you've gotten your translator app ready. I don't know. She can keep herself safe. I guess take it slow? I guess. I don't know. I don't want to be too forward. I think it's all in our business to take it slow. Move to the city, maybe get a job with good insurance. What is this insurance you speak of? Is it like salted pork? It's not even as useful as salted pork. Bunny Mama not looking bad. She's not. She's actually pretty cute. This game is becoming more of a commentary on the American health kill system. Booyah! My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from the Ghost Girl's Black Lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of it, but the lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life if you're still here and willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back up. Thank her. Her mom begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old lying over her mom's dead body. Anna, honey, really? This foolish character, it's your life, I guess, but honestly, I'd rather you just be alone. Huntress takes her mom's opinion very seriously. Is she looking at you differently now? Huntress's mom fades away and leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in. Never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambience? Okay. You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely. Too closely. I really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for what? Oh my. Okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, yes. Of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Do you know what I'd like to do right now? With you beneath the moon. Then she averts her eyes and does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking away right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop these two fools up with you. Wait, why? Wait, why? I don't want to kill poor Claudette and Dwight. Okay, wait, can we just kill Claudette? She's kind of been a bitch this whole time. Sure, fuck it. Huntress laughs devilishly in agreement. I can't argue with that. Oh! So we just insta-kill them! You hoist Dwight and Claudette on the meat hooks. They have conveniently appeared outside the Huntress's cabin. This is great! all we've done for you? You kept us so on schedule. If it weren't for us, you'd be wandering around with no activities planned at all. To the cabin, then. Thought you'd never ask. Oh my god. Ah! Boobas! Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her caftan, revealing every curve of her body. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on this island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for sexy time. This is phenomenal. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger mauling? Sure. Love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crushers? Gotta have it. But the hanky-panky, I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. What? Just because Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth just to give you time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you heard this one before. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into the bar. If they motherfucking show up, I'm gonna freak. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it. You and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. Boobas. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from the beyond, and then you realize that's pretty gross to have her imagine having just watched it all of that. And you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. Ah. You're telling me, hey friends, sounds like a real good sexy time in there, but can you let us down? We have to wrap things up. Shut the fuck up out there, Claudette. The schedule stops for no one, dead or alive. You sigh and shrug, and Huntress rolls her eyes. I suppose we can unhook the prey. Oh, that's so funny. Claudette and Dwight lead you and the Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent. Freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. No sarcastic remarks disguise a broken young woman from spirit. No strange, wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost to the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? Whoosh, a dark energy surrounds you and then disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in the trees, the grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I don't wish to spend all my points on bonking people, so sigh. Carry on, you horny people. What if bonking makes it worse? Yes. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me? Hey, at least I didn't have to kill them. Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together, have a family bursting with babies, and we'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and their home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. Didn't see that coming. Wraith starts a slow clap. No one joins in. Typical. Whatever. Love is a concept made up by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her lighthouse. Look behind you. It's Trapper. Huntress, you've bested me. He turns to you and offers a leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations. I don't shake hands with losers. And then he smiles. He did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. Fucking met. Of course, you haven't said anything to Huntress. Laugh in her face! No, I'm just kidding. I love you too. Let's move to the Red Force immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? In this economy? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. And is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Oh, fucking duh. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Oh my god! Huntress lifts her mask and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. Okay. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. The end. Yay! Let's go! Oh my god!